right, and just a friendly reminder, Saturday you have a mock exam. It starts at 8 a.m. Everyone here needs to have a pen and pencil. You need to be there at 7:50. Be ready to go at 8. You should be done by 12:15, 12:30, depending on how late. Maybe even earlier, because as soon as you finish writing your DBQ and your LEQs, you leave. So, depending on how fast you go, I'm just, of course, giving you worst case scenario. So please make sure you have it. Tomorrow, your Barron's book is due. It is 150 points. That if you do not complete, there is no makeup, there is no extensions. If you are absent a day, I don't care. It is your responsibility to have done. Is everyone clear on that? It is due at the very beginning of class. Tomorrow, I will be telling you, as soon as you walk in my room, drop your Barron's book off in the front. You'll take a seat. You'll do your do now. You'll take your test. You will turn in your test. When you turn in your test, you'll pick up your Barron's book and bring it back to your desk. Is everyone clear how the pattern works? It's 150 points you can't really recover from if you lose them. No extensions, no kindness, no black and gold cards. Absolutely nothing will stop this if you don't have it done. Raise your hand if you're done. Yeah! Okay? For the rest of you, I hope you took the time all week so you don't have that much to go. Yes? Because it could get painful tonight. Historically, I always have kids post on my Twitter at 3 o'clock in the morning, just letting me know that they're awake, working on their Barron's book. I will not be up at 3 o'clock in the morning because I did my planning. Hopefully all of you will learn the lesson for next week, which will start again. Everyone clear on the mock exam? Oh, I am not expecting you to study for your mock exam. I don't want you sitting at home Friday night being like, oh my God, I got to study for my AP mock exam. This one, I want to see where you fall without studying. Now, if you sit there and you just bubble in random crap and you don't put in any effort, I'm going to blow you up. Does that make sense? If you're wasting my time, then your score is going to suffer. But if you sit there and you're actually genuinely trying and you make mistakes, it's fine. There's a super heavy curve because we haven't reviewed that much. Does that make sense? So on Friday, I'm going out to dinner with my husband. We may even watch a movie, or I may go to bed at 9 o'clock. Who knows? But I'm not thinking about you. So you shouldn't be thinking about me on Friday, correct? Saturday morning, show up, take your test. I'm not expecting you to study. Is everyone clear on that? I want to see what you actually know without much studying. All right. So I do want to talk about your review packets I gave you. This is essentially the last of them, unless someone here wants something new. So I'm going to start with period 6. Okay? If you look at period 6, this is just your typical review packet that I've given you throughout the course of the year. All the information is just nicely summarized. It's condensed. It does make some connections. I really like the economic components of it. I think it does a nice job. I think I did a nice job there. And I also have the similarities and differences in the effects on women, which in period 6 there's usually a couple questions on. And then I have your effects of 1, 2, and the effects of Cold War, which I think is a really helpful chart for you. And then I have your major philosophers. So you got your Castros, you got your Mao, and all that stuff kind of broken down in their effects. So really helpful. Obviously, it's a little early in our review for period 6, but there you go. Now, the review by region. This probably took me about 20 hours to make. Would you believe it? It is thick as hell. Yes, I know. It is cumbersome. With that being said, it is by region. So the first region is Southwest Asia, and it goes from period 1 to 2 all the way through. Then it hits South Asia. It's just a nice broken down so you can kind of see, and I have all the major accomplishments there for you. It is a different way to look at the information we've been studying all year. But what I really like in the back that I did for you is that I did all of your revolutions for you when you get to the Americas. All the revolutions I broke down and simplified for you. Okay, your political movements. But more importantly, I did your comparisons. Okay, all of these are broken down. I also did comparisons with your religion. If you keep turning the page. Of course, my thing is freaking out. If you look at a page that looks like this, you'll see the comparisons of religion. Okay, so Islam versus Christianity. Okay, then you're going to see comparisons of the Aztecs. Comparison is going to be a huge part of what you're going to be seeing on this exam. So, really helpful. As I said to you yesterday, I absolutely do not want to see these in other people's hands. Is that clear? I didn't work 20 hours on this stuff in order for you just to hand it off. Yes? I made it for you and for you alone, so do not hand it off. Thank you kindly. All right, what I do want to do today is we are going to focus on comparisons. So here we go. Everyone should have out a blank sheet of paper. Okay, so on your exam, you're going to be making direct comparisons. You're not really going to see much on period 1. They're not going to ask you any essay questions on period 1. However, you're definitely going to see some on period 2. But we are going to practice. I think it's a good way to review some of the skills that you should have anyway. So, compare, contrast. This is what we're going to be doing every Thursday, preparing for the writing section. Okay, so period 1. Okay, every single one, we're going to do a social, political, interactions, cultural, and economic. Okay, so social. Okay, what is the social systems we can kind of compare? So, social system of Neolithic. Social system of what, you think? Of Paleolithic. Okay, so we're comparing them. So, what are 2 unique? 2 unique, 1 similar. Okay, so what are 2 unique things about the Neolithic social system? When we say Neolithic, what are we talking about here? Bronson. Cool. Second day in a row. Neolithic. What is it, Bronson? Agriculture. So what is something unique about the social structure of the Neolithic system? Patriarchal. Patriarchal. Okay. What is unique? Unique. Similar. Give me something unique for either Neolithic or Paleolithic. Let's go. What do you got, Munson? Who is probably more important? Women, so that would be what? Matriarchal. They are. You say that either way. Matriarchal. All right, what do we got? Give me something. What's another unique thing about social systems? Social classes. Audie. And what do you mean by that? How do they base it on? On what? Wealth. By financial wealth, correct? Yes? Financial wealth is foundation. Okay? What do we got for Paleolithic? How is social structure based? How did they, Carlotta? King based? Kin based. Kin based systems. All right, what is something they both have in common though? Wait, Akrishma? Gender division of labor. I'm just going to draw a little line over here. Perfect. All right, so political. Okay, So, what is, compare the political structure of Egypt, political structure of Mesopotamia. All right. What's one unique thing about Egypt, and what's one thing they have in one unique thing? What do we got? Tristan.
Egypt's government is very much based on religion.
All right. It is based entirely on religion. All right. What else we got? Dylan.
The head of the government is a pharaoh, so monarch.
Okay. Head of government / religion was a pharaoh. Okay, what do we got for Mesopotamia? What do we got? Munson. Code of Hammurabi. Okay, what specific place was that in? Babylon. Okay, what else we got? What else is unique about it? Adi.
It's like decentralized city-states.
It's decentralized city-states. Perfect. Nice job, Adi. Okay, what is something they have in common? What is something they have in common? Guys, think big picture if you can't think of small, minute details. Carlota? All right, yeah. But how are you going to justify the political? Melu? Okay, yeah, that's like such a cheap one. That's a cheap one. Guys, they both lay the foundation for the traditional route. They lay the foundation for the structures of governments for the next 4 generations. Would you agree? Yes? Both lay the foundations of government structure in their regions. In their regions. That's regions. All right. Interactions. Here we go. Okay, interactions. The Yellow River. Impact. Versus, let's do Tigris Euphrates. So 2 unique, 1 similar. Give me something. What you got, Daniel?
What's unique about the Yellow River is that the floods were unpredictable, so they have to keep on rebuilding infrastructure.
Floods unpredictable. Floods unpredictable. No infrastructure. What do we got, Callie? Which one's more? There you go. Floods more. There you go. Does that work for you? All right, perfect. What else we got? Alex, help me out. All right, both are solely responsible for irrigation of agriculture. Okay, come on, guys, let's go. What do you got? Karishma, help me out. Somewhat predictable, perfect. Built cigarettes. Okay, what else? Zach, help me out.
The Tigris Euphrates,
Guys, you can talk about the crops and all that stuff. You can talk about whatever you want as long as it has something to do with the environment.
they use domestication of animals.
Well, we both do. Yeah. Right now. China Sorrow. Nickname China Sorrow. Absolutely. Multiple floodings a year. That should give you a hint. How many floodings did the Mesopotamia have? No, they had about 2. Jamal? Okay, there you go. We could even just go the other way. Fertile Crescent. It's the first home of agriculture. There you go. Could go the other way. All right, so C. Okay, so let's do customs. Let's do role of women. In Zhao. Role of women. Actually, we'll even make this easier. Role of academics. Sorry. And the role of academics in Shang. There you go. So 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. All right, let's go. What do we know about the role of academics in the Zhao or the Shang? What do you got right now? No, they didn't. Civil service isn't created until period 3. Hello, let's go. Come on. Come on. One of them absolutely hates them. One of them drags them out. Okay, what do you got? Gunner. The Shang Dynasty has little faith in academics, but who's really going to come around and just wipe them all out? What dynasty comes behind them and wipes them all out? The Qin. So they have little faith in academics. Okay, so what else? Who has a high faith in academics? Huh? The Zhao. High faith in academics. Okay, who creates a very strong bureaucracy based on academia? You got 2 choices here, people. You got 50-50 shot. Which one is going... Who can tell me which one is the military power? Shang. Who can raise your hand and tell me why Shang is the military power? Why? Zach. There you go. So, is Shang going to really put their faith in academics, or are they going to put it in the military? Huh? Military. So who has to be the one who supports the academics? The Zhao. So they create a complex bureaucracy. Okay? And on the flip side of that, for the Shang, what can we say? What type of government are they going to have? Military base. They have a military. Based government with little outside influence. What is something they have in common? What is something they have in common? Do either of them banish them? No. Do either of them end academia and... Hello? No. So, we can say, while under each empire, academics played a role in each government. Okay, we obviously can't write that for the Qin. All right, economic. What do we got? Economic, let's look at How about we do Egypt. Egypt's trading. Egypt's trade versus Mesopotamia. All right, what do we got unique for Egypt? What do we got, Patrick?
Use like the primarily Trans-Saharan.
Egypt uses Trans-Saharan trade. What is it, Munson?
Trade along the Nile.
Uses Nile. Trans-Saharan trade doesn't pop up till the beginning of 3. Uses Nile to trade, huh?
So Trans-Saharan is when
They go all the way across camels and all that stuff. So you have that in 2, and then 3 they were brought over. All right, so uses Nile to trade. Mesopotamia, what are they going to use? Tigris, Euphrates. Okay, what are some of the items that are being moved by the Egyptians? Callie, give me one.
They're moving like
Not really. Tristan?
they're getting gold from Libya.
Gold. Largest export. Okay, what is the Mesopotamians moving the most? This is where Callie would be right. Grain. Grain, and they're selling mostly the Phoenicians. Okay, what is something they have in common? What is something they have in common? What are they both doing? They trade with each other. Perfect. All right. Period 1's a little rough. Period 2 will be easier. Here we go. So, period 2. Now, for those of you who haven't spoken, period 1 is hard. Period 2 is easier. I'm expecting you to do well. Here we go. All right. So, social. Let's look at role of women in Christianity. Role of women in Buddhism. Yeah. All right, here we go. This is period 2. How are women seen in Christianity? What do you got, Gunner?
Some people use that as sort of justify that women committed the first sin.
Yeah. They're sinners. Sinners. Eve. Okay. What else about women in Christianity? Who were one of the first? What is the first large group of people to convert to Christianity? What do you got, Dylan? Women can go to heaven. In Christianity, inspires a lot of converts. All right, what is women's role in Buddhism? What we got, Walker?
Women were able to reach enlightenment as well as participate in religion just as much as.
Yeah, seen as equals. Seen as equals. Okay, what else about them? What do you got? What else about women in Buddhism? Oh, God, guys. Uh-oh. They are seen as what? They can be leaders. Can be leaders of temples. They can be leaders of temples so they can have a truly active role. What is something they do have in common? Come on. We kind of covered it a little bit already. What do you got? What do you got, Ryan? Yes, these are the 2. These are the most friendly to women. They're There you go. So, political. Let's look at Han government versus Roman government. All right, give me something unique about the Han. Come on. Come on. Adi. Based on Confucianism. Perfect. What else? Give me Zach. Sure, I don't care which one.
They had a Senate.
They had a what?
Senate.
A what?
They had like a government
Oh, a Senate. I kept hearing set up. I'm so sorry.
like
Yes, they had a little bit of democracy. I'm so sorry. I wasn't trying to be dramatic. Democracy, they had a Senate. I don't know what the hell I was hearing. All right, what do you got, Peyton?
The 12 tables.
12 tables. Okay, what do we got about the Han? Callie?
They laid the foundation for communism.
Okay, all right. Have a flair for communism. Wang Mang. Foundation of communism. All right, I like it. All right, what is something they have in common? What do you got, Dylan? Both imperialistic. Both standardized their regions. There you go. All right, interactions. Here we go. What can we do for interactions? Oh, let's do Indian Ocean Basin. Do you see how period 2 is way easier? That's why they don't do it much on the first one. Indian Ocean Basin versus Mediterranean, Med-Sea Basin. All right. What is something unique about either or? I haven't spoken to Jang Hao yet. What do you got? Monsoon winds. Monsoon winds. Okay, what else? Come on. This is easy stuff. Melu, give me something good.
In the Indian Ocean Basin, they use
Dows and what?
for sure.
And jukes. Dows are what? What people are using them? What? What region? What type of people are they? Arabic. Okay, jukes are being done by who? Chinese. There we go. Just so we know. All right, Mediterranean Sea. Oh, God, do we know nothing? Give me something good. I haven't spoken to Caroline.
The use of, did you say different types of sailors?
There's not that many sails in the Mediterranean Sea. Ronson, give me something good. Guys, the Mediterranean people. Who is in charge of it? Almost entirely during period 2. Rome. And who do they defeat to take over the whole body of water? No, the Phoenicians already dead. Starts with a C. Carthage. Romans defeat Carthage. To control Med Sea. Okay, what else? Give me something unique. Guys, anything about the Mediterranean Sea? Walker.
You said trade between Greek policies?
Yeah! Greeks set up policies. You're out. To import goods. Good. All right. What are some similarities between them? During period 2, what is the similarity between them? Colton, haven't heard from you. What's the big similarity between them? Well, they all of a sudden became big bodies of water for trade, yes. They grow during period 2. Grow into the centers of trade. There you go. All right, C, culture. Let's look at Persians. Persian culture. And let's look at, let's do Chin. How exciting. Chin culture. Yes. All right, give me something good for Persian or Chin culture. What do we got? Haven't spoken to Elizabeth yet. What do you got? Legalism. And how is that, Elizabeth? Yeah, but how is it? How would you describe it? Oh, it's incredibly harsh. Cal, give me something good.
The Persians were into the public works and stuff like that.
They were or were not?
Were.
So they are the first government to really push on gaining power / maintaining power by public works. Good. Okay, what else do we see? Give me one for either or. What do you got, Gunner?
Persians had Zoroastrianism.
All right, perfect. Absolutely. Zoroastrianism equals religion. Okay, what else we got? What do we got? Adi. Terracotta soldiers. Hell yeah. All right, what do they have in common? What do they have in common? Think about it. They're both known for their what? Tristan. Yeah, they're both known for their military. Both known / pride. Known / prideful of their militaries. Everything is about their militaries. There you go. Hopefully, if I ask you to do these on anything, you could sit there and kind of figure it out. Don't you think? You come up for 2 differences, 1 similarity for everything. Yes? This is what you need to be able to do. All right. Economic. Let's look at let's do the Mayoran versus the Greeks. Economy. There you go. All right, give me something unique about the Mayoran or the Greeks. This should be kind of easy, especially on the Greek side here. What do we got? Give me something good. Christian. Yeah, either or.
Greeks and Athens, the capacity.
Yeah, sure. What do you got, Gunner?
The Greeks have a lot of agricultural trade.
There you go. So the Greeks, their economy is based on what? Based on policies / importation of goods. Okay. All right. So are they really exporting things? No, just their culture. All right. What about the Mayoran? What is their culture based? What is their economy based on? Tristan. Trade in the Indian Ocean Basin, based on Indian Ocean trade. And what? Well, that would be Indian Ocean Basin, wouldn't it? Where else are they going? Silk Road. Why do we know they're on the Silk Road? Who can raise their hand and tell me why we know they're on the Silk Road, Karishma? Buddhism is spreading. Yes. All right. Give me something else about the Mayoran. What about their economy? Come on, come on, come on. What do you got, Gunner?
They were trading a lot of spices.
They are heavy in spice trade. Heavy in spice trade. What about my Greeks? What are their big things? What do they need the most, more than anything, to sustain their entire economy, Jamal?
Let's say they're having like olives.
They like olives, but what is the thing they absolutely need, and it's literally going to lose them a war? Sarah, grain. Heavy dependence on grain. Why do they need so much grain, Sarah? Yeah, they can't grow it. Can't grow it. All right, what is something that they have in common? What is something they have in common? What do you got, Ryan? They spread their culture. Oh, I like spread their culture and beliefs through trade. Perfect. Excellent. All right, there you go. So, anytime you're given a prompt where you have to compare, contrast, sit there logically and think about it. Is that good? Don't you think that's helpful to practice? Makes you think of the stuff in a little bit different way. All right, I'm done. I'm done.